Hi and welcome. This is Gypsy Maggie Rose. I'm back home again. Had a fantastic time in Esperance. Missed a plane home, as you do. So I had to come home yesterday morning, but here I am. Now for Capricorn. Capricorn today is about balance. It's about letting go of what you can't do anything about. But it's also about getting the odd jobs done and catching up on things. Yes, this is what needs to be done. And basically biting the bullet and doing it. You know, life's made up of just ordinary days, and this is just one of those ordinary days where you've just got to get from A to B and simply just do it. Now let's see what our Aquarians have. Our Aquarians are a little bit looking inside, a little bit unsure, a little bit withdrawn. Aquarians, you can talk yourself into depression really easy, darling. So this is one of those days where you need to have a look inside. Yeah, fine. But you also need to take time to smell the roses, to get out there and do the peace things. Don't let yourself get caught up in a misery thing today. Move forward, sweethearts, because you can. Okay, let's have a look what we've got for Pisces. Pisces, well, if anything's going to get you down today, you're just going to sweep it out of your way, hun. Just make sure that you don't step on too many toes while you're sweeping everything out of the way. You may find you're a little bit prickly. This could be because you're slightly unwell or things haven't gone good. Well, just take all this into consideration before you just wipe someone's head off, darling. It's a good day to stay in bed with a good book. Okay, you hang in there, sweetheart. Aries. Aries is about holding strong. It's about, things that may not be exactly as you want them to be right now, but it's not a time to go charging in. If, this was a battle, it would be time to sit back and overlook things and look over plans and sort things through to see what your best options are. And to have a look at what you've got, what you already hold. Is it worth losing? I don't think so. So it's like, don't rush in where angels fear to tread. Sit back, regroup, look at stuff. Okie dokie? Right, now our Taurians. Okay, this is one of those days when you start a multitude of things and finish nothing. So it's like, don't be so tough on yourself and don't try to do everything in one hit. This is about pacing. This is about understanding that, there's more time. This just is not it. So gently with yourself, move through things very, very slowly, very peacefully. You're going to be okay. But it's about delegating too, understanding that you don't have to do every single thing yourself. You can delegate. They may not do it as well as you, but too bad, too sad. If done is done, this time next year or next week, it ain't going to matter. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, yes, you're starting to see different directions. You're starting to see things as in getting better. But you've got to keep things moving. You've got to continue the process because, things are not going to move forward if you go, yes, this is what I've accomplished, and then I'm going to leave it on its own for it to be dealt with. It's about knowing your strengths, knowing that you have to move forward, knowing that you can do it, and knowing that most of the cloudy things are behind you. Don't look back, look forward. Looking back will just tie in a knot every single time. Move forward. Okay. Cancerians. Cancerians, there are some legal situations around some of you that simply need to balance. There's absolutely no way under, over it, or around it. You have to deal with details. And this is about taking care of details. It's about checking every little thing. If there are issues that need to be sorted, then they need to be sorted now, okay? It's about checking receipts, checking invoices, looking at everything and making sure it all adds up in the end of situations. Leo, well, do you have to make such a hard day of everything? I don't think so. You know, have a look at how you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Have a look at how you're pushing against. You're pushing uphill in some cases. And some things, you know, you've just got to learn and understand when to let go of, when to know when enough is enough, and simply move on. Tough. It's easy, but it's tough. So, well, and she's dropped a lot. And, you know, that's what you don't need to do, Leos. You don't need to drop your bundles, and you don't need to make life such hard work. One step at a time. Let's see what our Virgo friends are up to. Oh, wow. Wow, Virgo, it's your time in the sun. It's a time for new directions for some. So there will be new offers, there will be new openings, and there will be new ways of looking at things. For Virgos, it's sometimes hard to move out of the set point. Your set point is now shifting, it's now changing. It's time to move forward. You can do this. But it's also time for you to open up a door to enjoy things, you know. Life isn't all work, sweetheart. Have some fun. Make a pattern and a plan here to have time out. Libras. Libras, things are changing at the rate of knots here. It's like in some areas your world is spinning out of control. This is not necessary. It's about you taking back control, you deciding what you want in your life, where you want it and how you want it, and then moving forward to put things in motion. This is very much about you taking the reins and taking charge. Yes, there is connections here to relationship changes, but again, you need to be in charge. There's no good going over old ground and praying to the good Lord or whoever that, you know, someone's got their act together. You have to take charge, and if nothing's changed, you go right on by. Just move straight on forward, hun. There's an amazing move in August coming around Librans, so watch out for that one. Scorpios, let's have a look what our Scorpios of the zodiac are doing. Dreaming. Dreaming of distance, dreaming of travel, dreaming of what if, dreaming of I'll do this when. Oh, darling, I'll do this when may never happen. Put the plans in motion. I'll do this now. This is what needs to be around you. I'll do this now. Because you can. So, I mean, hello. Yes, there are new things opening. There are new areas coming in. But, you know, you have to grab them with both hands. There's no good having one hand on a possibility. You're letting a whole lot of information and a whole lot of directions just sit in the background, and new ideas and new things. There are new things coming around you, but you're only hanging on to one thing. It's like sometimes you've got to stretch yourself. You've got to expand and move into new areas and see. It's like turn around, smell the roses, open your eyes and see what's around you. Let's see what our Sagittarians are doing. Our Saggies are a little bit flat today, I feel. So some of you could be a little bit unwell, have a few things hanging on your mind, being uncertain or unsure where you need to go and how you need to make things work. But, you know, sometimes everyone needs to take a space and a time out to regroup, to gather their strength, to heal, to allow their emotions to balance, but also to allow, you know, learning and things and situations and experiences to settle, to integrate. So, you know, this is like space time for you guys at the moment. Chill. And that'll about do us for today. You have a great day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Take care.